I want to ask you some questions about it's a new series I'm starting called What Do You Do When? Because I
Okay.
know that when shit hits the fan in life, you go to Google and you type in, what do you do when you're fired? Have you ever been fired? You're the boss, so maybe not.
Started from a bunch of waitressing jobs. Yeah, I was fired from every
This is
waitressing
true.
job.
Okay.
But I didn't give a shit about that because I never wanted to be a waitress. I was like, this is a means to an end. So me getting fired from each job would just continue to be one validation after another that I didn't belong in the restaurant industry.
Okay. So, what do you do when you fuck up?
You have to be accountable. You have to say I fucked up to whomever it matters to, um and B, to give yourself grace. I'm much better at this now. Like if I do something that I'm like embarrassed about, like I'm like, okay, it's okay, like you're a human being, you screwed up. There's so much more information that supports that you're a good human rather than this idiot. So we're just going to take this hit. And if you need to apologize to anyone, I'm very good at apologizing now. I used to never apologize. I'd be like, shut up, fuck you. Like I had no introspection. Now, of course, it's like people just want to hear an apology and have you say you're sorry and mean it. And that's easy. Even when I'm not wrong, I apologize because I'm just like, I'm beyond all of it now. I'm like, fine. If this will make that person feel better, absolutely. I'm so sorry.
Okay. What do you do when someone betrays you?
That's pretty tough. I mean, definitely, if not ending the relationship, definitely confronting that person and talking about it. And if that person doesn't come clean, then the relationship is over.
Have you been betrayed?
Yes. And
And
I've betrayed people, I mean, it works both ways. It's happened to me and I've done it to people and I don't like either end of it.
okay. What do you do when you think you have an addiction?
Read as much as you can about it and talk to as many people as you can about it, or people who have had that experience or who have had struggled with addiction. I would talk to those people. But I think addiction is also something that is so specific to each person that the only person that's kind of going to give you that answer is yourself. It's kind of like if there is the question, that's kind of the answer.
Yeah. What do you mean by it's specific to each person? I've never heard that before.
Well, I mean, like addiction for one person it can be like, oh, they can have anorexia nervosa where they're like exercising compulsively each day. And it's like, okay, that is something that helps their nerves, that helps their mind, that helps occupy their time. It's like, is it life threatening? Is it hurting other people? You know what I mean? Like, is it addiction where you're getting wasted every single day and you're yelling and screaming at your family? Like, what kind of addiction you're talking about? And is it taking over your life in a deleterious manner? And is it harmful to others? Because some addictions, like if you have a sugar addiction, that's not really hurting anyone but yourself. And a lot of people need that outlet. You know what I mean? Like it's not the end of the world.
Okay. What do you do when you hate your job?
You got to get out of there. You got to get out of there. No one is going to look out for you the way that you are going to look out for yourself. And as women, we miss that boat many, many times. We stay in relationships, we stay in jobs, we stay in dynamics that are not working for us because we want to be a team player, a good sport, the cool girl. And that is a mistake. Like, do not continue to be in an environment that makes you unhappy, no matter what.
Have you been in work environments that you've not been happy in or work relationships?
Yeah, for sure. Work relationships and work environments too. That I was bored. I didn't feel challenged. I was like, this isn't working. This isn't gelling. My Netflix show, I definitely felt that when I started the talk show portion of it. My documentary series I loved, but when I did the talk show portion, I was like, this doesn't feel like right. Like it wasn't gelling, and definitely work with people where you have to fire people that like aren't getting it. You know what I mean? That you're not on the same page with or same frequency.
What do you do when you have a panic attack?
Breathe. Breathe. Just, I mean, breathing is a very integral for every sort of anxiety induce anything that creates anxiety, fear, escapism. Like, it's just good to always sit down, take a few breaths, and like calm down. It's scientific that it works. So anything that's science-based, I'm down with.
Guys, the book again is called I'll Have What She's Having, and it is available right now. Chelsea, this was such a fun conversation. I can't wait to finish this. And then I'm going to go back and read all your other books. But I'm also looking forward to your stand-up show. You said that was March.
March 25th. It comes out on Netflix. It's called The Feeling.
We want that feeling.
Yes, you do want that feeling.
All right, friends, I hope you guys enjoyed this two-part conversation with Chelsea Handler as much as I did. We had some good laughs. We had some great revelations. And if you did enjoy it, please share it with a friend and spread the word. In the meantime, be nice people, make good choices, and be present. Hey, Heal Squad. We have been on quite the journey together, and we're hearing from so many of you just how much this show is helping you heal and get better, and it makes us feel so good. We love, love, love it, and we just ask that you don't keep it to yourself. Spread the message and share the show or your favorite episode with your friends. And if you want to help us even more, you can leave us a 5-star rating and a comment on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, and follow us on Instagram at Heal Squad. You can also DM us anytime because we love connecting with you. And finally, you can also join us on Patreon for our monthly live heal events with world-class healers and ad-free episodes exclusive only to Patreon and our Super Heal Squad for as little as $10 a month. So go to patreon.com/Heal Squad to join. Getting better isn't easy, friends, but as I say all the time, it's a whole lot easier if we can do it together. We love you all so much, and we love doing this thing called life with you.
This podcast and all related content published or distributed by or on behalf of Maria Menounos or MariaMenounos.com is for informational purposes only and may include information that is general in nature and that is not specific to you. Any information or opinions expressed or contained herein are not intended to serve as or replace medical advice, nor to diagnose, prescribe, or treat any disease, condition, illness, or injury, and you should consult the healthcare professional of your choice regarding all matters concerning your health, including before beginning any exercise, weight loss, or healthcare program. If you have or suspect you may have a healthcare emergency, please contact a qualified healthcare professional for treatment. Any information or opinions provided by a guest expert or host featured within website or on company's podcast are their own, not those of Maria Menounos or the company. Accordingly, Maria Menounos and the company cannot be responsible for any results or consequences or actions you may take based on information or opinions.